Hi everyone, Alex from Pushing Back the Shadows here. I just wanted to take a moment and talk to you about something that's been on my mind for the past couple of days. Something that's actually really quite important to me. Depression itself is a very lonely illness. You become trapped inside your own mind, and it's very easy when that happens to become isolated. You you see very little value in yourself, so you wonder why anybody else would see any kind of value. And as such, that makes you think, well, why would anybody care? Why would they bother? Why would they want to help me? And that feeling can be exaggerated when you're not hearing from people. If you think that sometimes you're only one person, but if everybody thinks, well, I'm only one person, not messaging won't make any difference. If everybody thinks that, then that's nobody contacting. And when you feel that nobody really cares, that nobody's bothered because you're not hearing from people, it makes it that much harder to reach out. Now, the other thing to note with depression a lot of the time is that because you're thinking people won't care, you're less likely to reach out. Currently, my phone used to be going a lot. I used to always be messaging. It was good. It was great. Kind of. It had its empty moments, but it was generally quite good. Since my depression hit, however, I've noticed that has stopped. Because a lot of the times I used to be messaging people, catching up with people, and now I don't do it as much. And I know over the past couple of days, at least, certainly, I would have struggled less if there had been people in contact. And a lot of the time it makes the isolation worse. One thing I will say, and I've definitely been guilty of saying this, is that it's very easy to say, you know where I am if you need me. But for a lot of people going through depression, they don't do that. They don't reach out. It's easier to keep it in. And you're fighting with your mind every time you want to reach out to somebody. Your brain is sitting there saying, they don't care, don't bother, there's no need. So what I'd like to encourage you to do is, if you know somebody who's going through some kind of struggle, send them a message. Just something simple. You don't have to have all the words, that's okay. If anything, it's not what's in the message, but that you've sent a message that's more important. Something simple like, hi, how are you? Or, hi, I'm thinking about you. Just something easy. Just so that they know there is somebody there. Out of all the people that I know, there are only 5 people I will probably pick up the phone to at the moment. And those 5 people have worked at it. They message me at least once a week, if not more. And I know that I can turn to them. So, as I say, just message somebody. You don't have to have the answers, and it's okay to admit that you don't have the answers. That's fine. If they're like me, they're not expecting you to have the answers. Sometimes all we need is somebody who will listen and say, do you know what? I don't get it. I don't have the answers. I don't know how to help you. But I will sit here in silence, or I will sit here and talk about the weather or something, so that you don't have to go through it alone. So please do reach out to somebody. Don't be afraid. You never know, that could be the light in their darkness, the little ray of hope that they need to get them through the next day. And yeah, together we can all get through our struggles, because we're not in it alone. Despite what depression may tell us, we are in it together. So hold on to that hope. Take care, guys.